where they were destroying farmers because they weren't allowing them to use fertilizer anymore. There's like so much weird shit that goes on where people start trying to control farmers. If you start fucking with the people that make our food, that's a real problem, stupid.
It's been going on for the last 40, 50 years.
Nationwide, this is interesting because this just started happening. Nationwide German farmer blockades heap pressure on Schultz. So they've been throwing manure all over buildings and shit. German farmers kicked off a week of nationwide protests against subsidy cuts on Monday, blocking roads with tractors and piling misery on Chancellor Olaf Scholz's coalition as it struggles to fix a budget mess and contain rising far-right forces. Oh, far-right, the farmers.
Right. Extremist.
Convoys of tractors and trucks gathered on roads in sub-zero temperatures in nearly all 16 federal states, while protesters clashed with police and leading politicians warned that the unrest could be co-opted by extremists. Extremists.
Yeah.
How about let them be farmers? They're the people that grow your food. Wake up. Wake up to why anybody would do that. What government would make it harder on the farmers? You're telling me that that's your number one problem is the farmers? How much crime do you have? How many murders? How many thieves? How many rapists? How many child molesters? How many swindlers? How many people that are ripping people off? How many credit card fraudsters do you have out there? And you're going after farmers?
People don't understand. It's just a takeover. It's so gradual, and it's also like an illusion.
Jordan Peterson,
he was brilliant on here with that with you.
How you change things. You push people a little bit, and they don't push back, and then you push them a little more, and then they say, hey, stop right there, and you wait a little while, and then you push again, and the next thing you know, before you know it, as time goes on, you're way further than you used to be.
Yeah.
Down the road that you don't want to go.
Right.
And the road that we don't want to go down is tyranny. And they're going to keep pushing, and the next thing you know, they're going to have your location every time you tweet something. And if you tweet something that might be a problem, someone's going to physically visit you, or your phone's going to get shut off, or your social credit score is going to get dinged, or like that is our future if we don't wake up. You're going to have monsters in control of your life. Here it is.
Yeah, this was great.
One tiny step at a time. You know, if I encroach on you and I'm sophisticated about it, I'm going to encroach 2 millimeters. I'm going to encroach right to the point where you start to protest. Then I'm going to stop. Then I'm going to wait. Then you're going to calm down. Then I'm going to encroach again right to the point where you protest. Then I'm going to stop. Then I'm going to wait. And I'm just going to do that forever. And before you know it, you're going to be back 3 miles from where you started, and you'll have done it one step at a time. And then you'll go, oh, how'd I get here? And the answer was, well, I pushed you a little farther than you should have gone, and you agreed. And so then I pushed you a little farther than you should have gone again, and you agreed. And if anybody's interested in this sort of process, and this is a horrifying book, if you want to read about how this process works, you can read a book called Ordinary Men by Robert Brown.
Boom.